Hey there, planners. Today I am going to be setting up my fall planner system for the month of October. I cannot believe it's October already, but I'm super excited about changing out the decor and setting up my notebook for October 2022 in my Petite Folio system from Erin Condren. So go grab your planners and let's get planning. Okay, first things first, how is it October? How is it October already? I mean, that kind of creates a little bit of panic in me because October is like time to start Christmas shopping. I don't know. It's amazing to me. I feel like September absolutely flew by. And I have really been enjoying my September book in my Erin Condren Folio. So I use a modified Erin Condren Petite Folio planner system. I have lots of videos about how I'm using this, but basically I have created some DIY covers for my Erin Condren books. And I am also using, I have like wellness log in here. And I'm also using an A5 traveler's notebook insert from Amazon. I will have all of my supplies listed down in the description box below, as well as some other videos if you want to check out how I'm using this notebook, how I'm modifying it to meet my needs, and some of the decor items that I've made to go along with it. So I'm coming to the end of my September book, and it is already time to set up my October book. So I thought I would set this up with you guys. I've got some really cool things I'm going to be using in my book, as well as some stickers that I'm going to be using. And then I've got the book itself, which is this really cool black color for the month of October. The only thing I have done is printed out and stuck this on. So I actually made this sticker myself. I used an image off Pixabay, which I talk a lot about. That's a great place for copyright-free images that you can download and use for any purposes that you want to for free. I just captured this image, cropped it down, and added in the words October 2022 on the front. It's got this spooky sort of purpley vibe going on, and that is definitely going to be the vibe for me in the month of October. I'm reading some spooky books, and just kind of getting into the spooky vibe. Now, when I say spooky, I mean like kids level spooky. I can't do really spooky, so kid level spooky. Okay, so other than that, my book is completely blank, and I'm going to be setting it up today with you. All right, so the first thing I want to do is in the blank inside cover, I want to put down these two images that I snagged off Pixabay. So this one first is just an image. I didn't do anything else to it other than download it, get it to the size that I knew I needed, and print it out. This one I actually manipulated a little bit. So I took the image, which I thought was really cool, the purple moon and some mountains, some spooky fog, and I pulled it into Canva, and then I actually did the calendar on top with Canva, added the calendar on top, and then downloaded that and printed it. So that's my October calendar. And then I thought what I would do, I also grabbed this image off Pixabay, and I thought I would use this kind of in between as an overlay over my calendar, some spooky spiders. So that's kind of the first thing I want to do. I'm going to keep this simple. I'm just going to use some Tombow dual-sided adhesive and get these stuck down. For some reason, these papers are wanting to curl up so bad, so I'm going to have to really go right to the edge with my tape. But can you guys believe it's October? Like, what is happening? This year is flying by. I actually am really excited that we are getting close to the holidays, because I have been working in the background on a pretty awesome holiday setup. So I think this is, I'm pretty sure I've made the decision that this is going to be the last month in my current planner system, because I want to switch over to something a little different for the holidays that I think is going to meet my needs really well. For the holiday season, and I'm super excited to share that with you. I've been working on it. I've still got a little bit more to do, but it is going to be not that long, probably like I don't know, a couple weeks, and then I'll be ready to share it with you, and I'm super excited about it. It's actually, not to build up too much, the new system, but it's actually a system that I have never used before. So it's going to be kind of trying something completely different for me, which you would think, being the avid planner that I am, that there's no system that I haven't used yet. But I haven't really used this system before, at least not in this way. I've dabbled a little bit, but I'm diving headlong in. So this is going to be exciting. I cannot wait to share it with you. I am so tempted to share it right now, but it's not quite time. We're not quite there yet. So, but we're getting close. So that's going to be coming up. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. That new system that I'm excited to share with you guys. Make sure you're subscribed for that. So that is totally crooked. That is just totally crooked. Look, we've got all this. We got a little corner hanging off here. You know what I'm going to say about that? This is the spooky vibe. This is part of the spooky vibe I'm going for the month of October. Can you go with that with me? You know, hit the like button if you agree that this was a happy accident and only adds to the spooky vibe of October. Okay, now I want to put in my little vellum, and I think that's going to look so cute. Just kind of laying over the calendar, purely decorative. That does not serve any function at all. It is purely decorative. So I'm going to tip this in right to the center. And sometimes tipping things in the cover is a little hard, just because the cover page is a little strange. So I'm going to go in on the back side and try to tip this in from there and keep it as smooth as possible. But it sometimes is a little challenging to tip things in. And hopefully I will only need to put the tape on the back side instead of having to add it to the front side too. But I think that's going to work. Let's see. Perfect. Okay, yeah, that works. So there we have my spooky cover and introduction. And you can see the tape. I have yet to get the clear tape. I still have the frosted tape. I love this tape, but it is not my favorite for tipping things in because it's a little bit frosted. So you can see it. But anyway, that's gonna work. So there's my spooky introduction. Actually, that is coming out a little bit. I wonder if let's see how that's gonna close. Oh yeah, that works. Okay. So there's my spooky introduction. The next page that I always like to set up is a page to track all things related to this channel, like batch recording dates and video ideas as they come to me, things like that. So I'm going to set that up. I did want to share with you, at least for the setup, I've printed out some stickers. These stickers come from a sticker kit from from Grand Plans. The kit is called Haunted. It's still available for purchase on the Grand Plans Etsy shop site. I will have that listed down below if you want to go check that out. Actually, Grand Plans has several really cool, kind of spooky October sticker kits that I am really excited to use. I'm going to be using several of those this month. I buy printable stickers, download them, resize them using my Cricut software, and print them to whatever size I want. So I think these are originally sold for Erin Condren sizing, but again, you can resize them to any size you want. So I'm probably going to be using a few of these stickers for this setup, at least when I get into the weeks, and possibly on this page as well. I did grab some washi tape that I thought might be cool to use. So I've got some purples, and I've got like these stars and moons, which I thought would be pretty cool this month. Sort of the black, you know, I've got kind of a spooky sky thing going on the cover. So I think I'm going to use this on here as well. And then maybe throw in a little bit of this purple because I am feeling purple this month, which is weird because I don't often use purple in my planners, but I am really feeling it this month. So we're going to throw in a little bit of this purple down here at the bottom. This sticker set actually I've had for a while. I can't even remember where it came from. Or this washi set, I don't know where that came from. This is Simply Gilded, and I've had this for a while as well. I'm not sure if it's still available on her website. All right, so there's the basic outline. I want to grab maybe one of these stickers to do like a header box here. And I'll use this Stabilo content plans. And then what I like to do is just have a video ideas list over here, and probably batch record dates here. And then what I'll do is figure out when I'm going to do batch recording and then list out the videos. And I like to plan these out a couple months ahead of time, just because when I sit down to record, it takes a while. So I'm not very quick. It takes a while. So I like to try to knock that out all at one time. Okay, I feel like this needs some black down here. It's just kind of like very different. Let me see if I can figure out a way. Maybe add in some of this stars up here at the top to bring that purple in up here. And then pull some of the black down to the bottom. And I've got this thinner washi that is black with the gold stars. Bring that down here just to harmonize it a little bit, top and bottom. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so that's my content planning, and now I will go right into my weekly setup here. So let me grab a few things and I'll be ready to set up the week at a glance. All right, so I went ahead and did a little bit of the setup. So what I've got here is my week at a glance page. I've just added in some of the purple washi. I grabbed one of the stickers from my sticker set from Graham Plans. Love this little red-haired, sort of ghostly, you know, with the candle standing before the spooky window, really sets the mood. I was really wanting to kind of not use a week already printed that I stuck in. I wanted to do something a bit more creative, so I actually grabbed some of these purple sticky notes from Monolike. I will have these linked down below. There's some Monolike makes some of my very favorite sticky notes, and they're all available on Amazon. I grabbed some of those and I just use those for the days of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I stuck them down and then used a little bit of adhesive to make sure they don't pop up. But added some washi, added in the days of the week and the dates, and that's going to be where I capture the quick glance items for the week for the week going on. I will actually turn over and do daily pages, but I'm not going to set those up yet because I'm still about a week out from the beginning of this book, and I like to kind of set it up real time. But what I do want to add to this side is just something to capture any items coming up for the following week, and then also my meal plan. So I do need to set that up. So I'll just say next week, and I'll have space to capture anything there. And then the other thing I like to do is I like to have place to capture my meal plan for grocery shopping that I do this week, which is for the following week. It's very confusing. So I shop typically on Fridays or Saturdays, meaning that my meal plan goes from Friday to Thursday. So this meal plan will cover Friday the 7th through the following week. All right, and that is probably all that I'm gonna do to my setup, because I do want to make sure that I set up the days close enough to the days that I know kind of what I need in that day. That's the beauty of using a traveler's notebook insert versus something that's already set up, because I never quite know exactly what I'm going to need. But that is at least my initial setup. You can see kind of the theme I'm going for. There's going to be a lot of purple in here. I've actually considered maybe doing some new covers for my inserts in my Petite Planner Folio, just to kind of go with the spooky purple theme. There's so many cool covers that I could do, so I'm thinking about doing that. If you would like to know how I do that, I have a DIY video that I'll have linked down below. But I am ready to go for October. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope you got some ideas out of it. Leave any questions that you have down in the comments below. Subscribe to Planning Annie for more content like this. And as always, thanks for planning with me.